Hi, in this lesson, you'll learn how to write your first basic Lua program. Lua is a programming language. It was developed in Brazil. The word Lua means moon in Portuguese, and it's used to make programs such as Roblox and World of Warcraft. In general, you will start learning new concepts in the CodeHS editor. Then you'll apply these to write a program in Roblox Studio. For today's lesson, we're going to focus on the CodeHS editor. And in the next lesson, you'll download Roblox Studio and write your first Roblox program. This is the CodeHS editor. In this part of the screen, you'll write your code. Over here, this is called the console. When you press Run, you'll see the output of your program. The Example or Exercise tab shows a description of the assignment. You can also see this by clicking Show Description over here. The Docs tab has all of the Lua commands you need to know. You can use this as a reference. Whenever you learn a new programming language, the traditional first program you write is to print Hello World to the console. So let's learn how to do this in Lua. To print in Lua, you use the print command. Inside of the parentheses, you input what you want to print to the console. So if you wanted to print Hello World, you would input Hello World inside of the parentheses. Notice that we put quotation marks around the phrase we want to print. This is because in programming, text or a list of characters is called a string, and we denote strings with quotation marks. Let's do this together in the CodeHS editor. Let's print our first statement in the Lua programming language. First, we start with the command print. Whatever we want to print has to be within parentheses. Since we're printing a string, we're also going to put it within quotations. Now we add in what we want to print. Let's print Hello World. To run our program, we go over to the output window and click Run. And there's our output. We've completed our first program. Now that we're writing programs, it's important to also consider good programming style. Now, this doesn't mean that your program has good fashion sense. Good programming style means making your program readable by yourself and others. This will come in handy when you're writing more complex programs. An important part of writing a program with good style is using comments. Comments are a way for you to leave notes about what your code is doing in plain English. Although code is run by the computer, it is often read by other people. Coding is usually done in teams or in groups, so comments help others and you understand what the code is trying to do. There are two different types of comments in Lua. Multi-line comments, also known as block comments, are used to describe large sections of code and your overall program. These comments start with 2 dashes followed by 2 brackets, and end with 2 brackets. Everything between the starting and ending marks is ignored by the computer. It's there for the human to read. We can also do a single line comment. These are typically used to describe specific lines of code. You start a single line comment by using 2 dashes. Once the computer sees the 2 dashes, it will ignore the remainder of that line of code, but start reading automatically on the next line. Notice that a single line comment doesn't have anything to end the comment. The comment just ends automatically at the end of the line. Let's add a few comments. We'll start in the beginning and add a comment that tells us what this program does. This will be a multi-line comment. We start with 2 dashes and 2 sets of brackets. Within these brackets, we'll write what this program does. Now, if we run this program again, you'll see that the computer ignores these comments, and the same output is shown. Let's add a single line comment. Again, if we click Run, it will ignore these comments and still print the same output. All right, let's head to the editor for more practice.